light a flame, thumb wheel won't catch a spark. Steel's too cold to answer in the pocket of the dark. I flickered by her picture, try to light the cigarette. Whiskey on my breath, the only fire I can get. Frozen lighter flame, refusing to ignite. Whiskey warms the metal, but it still won't give me light. Every click's a prayer that the night won't last too long. Frozen lighter flame, dying with a song. Windshield full of starlight, dashboard cracked and gray. I hold the dead Bic to my lips like it's got something to say. Her laugh is in the silence, smoke that never came. I drank the missing fire, curse the useless flame. Frozen lighter flame, refusing to ignite. Whiskey warms the metal, but it still won't give me light. Every click's a prayer that the night won't last too long. Frozen lighter flame, dying with a song. Sun climbs slow and cruel, lighter thaws and finally clicks. One weak flame sputters up, then dies just as quick. Thanks for trying, old friend, you almost brought the dawn. Frozen lighter flame, now the night's gone. Frozen payphone on the corner, receiver glazed with rhyme. Coins jammed in the slot from a call I made one time. I lift it to my ear, deadline crackles like a fire. Whiskey on my breath, the only voice left to inquire. Frozen payphone, ringing to the void. Whiskey dials the memory of the girl I once annoyed. Every click's a heartbeat, she'll never return. Frozen payphone, lesson I still learn. Streetlight paints the booth in bruised and sickly blue. I mouth the number, silent fingers too numb to push through. Her ghost is in the dial tone, trapped beneath the frost. I drink the cold connection, pay whatever it costs. Frozen payphone, ringing to the void. Whiskey dials a memory of the girl I once annoyed. Every click's a heartbeat, she'll never return. Frozen payphone, lesson I still learn. Over rooftops, ice drips from the cord. I hang the receiver gently, can't afford one more word. Thanks for the line, old friend, you kept her voice alive. Frozen payphone cut me off at 25. Frozen payphone cut me off at 25. Frozen rearview mirror, her face locked in the glass. I seal the reflection the second she walked past. I breathe across the surface, try to fog her away. Whiskey drips from the bottle, only thing that'll stay. Frozen rearview mirror, holding what's behind. Whiskey blurs the edges, but the image stays defined. Every crack's a mile that I can't outrun tonight. Frozen rearview mirror, keeping her in sight. Wipers scrape the windshield, blades just smear the cold. I see her in the streets, like a story never told. Heater's dead and silent, engine coughs and cries. I drink the ghost beside me, reflected in her eyes. Frozen rearview mirror, holding what's behind. Whiskey blurs the edges, but the image stays defined. Every crack's a mile that I can't outrun tonight. Frozen rearview mirror, keeping her in sight. Sun climbs over rooftops, mirror starts to weep. Her face runs down the glass into the passenger seat. Thanks for the memory, old friend, you kept her one more drive. Frozen rearview mirror, finally let her die. Frozen rearview mirror, Frozen telephone wire, humming low in the wind. Ice coats every syllable she'll never say again. I press the Bible to my ear, listen for the rain. Static crackles nothing, only song the winter sings. Frozen telephone wire, stretching miles of white. Whiskey warms the silence where her voice once held me tight. Every sag's a goodbye, every frost a tear. Frozen telephone wire, only line I hear. Poles lean like old drunks, cables sagging to the ground. I walk the ditch beside 'em, boots don't make a sound. A number still in my pocket, ink bled through the page. I drink the frozen dial tone, trapped inside the cage. Frozen telephone she wire, stretching miles of white. Whiskey warms the silence where her voice once held me tight. Every sag's a goodbye, every frost a tear. Frozen telephone wire, only line I hear. Sun climbs over treetops, ice starts to let go. Drops fall like a dial tone that finally says no. Thanks for the call, old friend, you rang while hope was near. Frozen telephone wire, cut me loose this year. Frozen wedding band, stuck tight on my ring finger bone. I swell the metal the night she left me alone. I twisted with a bottle, skin tears but it won't come loose. Whiskey stains the gold, proof of the news. Frozen wedding band, cutting circulation slow. Whiskey warms the blood, but the ring don't wanna let go. Every turn's a vow that the cold won't set free. Frozen wedding band, married to misery. Mirror shows the circle, purple underneath the skin. raise a glass to forever, drink the place she should have been. Snow creeps through the window, dust the bed we never shared. I toast the empty pillow, ring glints like it cared. Frozen wedding band, cutting circulation slow. Whiskey warms the blood, but the ring don't wanna let go. Every turn's a vow that the cold won't set free. Frozen wedding band, married to misery. Sun climbs pale and cruel, fingers black and numb. I leave the bottle by the bed, ring stays when I'm done. Thanks for the promise, old friend. You held me to the vow, frozen wedding band. Till death do us now. Graveyard fan still turning, blades bent from the weight of the heat, pushing dead air in circles above a mattress that smells like defeat. I lie here counting cracks in the ceiling, bottles sweating on the floor. Fan clicks like a metronome, keeping time with a hurt I can't ignore. Graveyard fan, spinning slow and low, stirring up the ghosts of every promise I let go. No breeze, just a memory of a skin in July. Graveyard fan, humming me a lullaby. Windows painted shut, flies buzz hymns against the screen. I watch the shadows crawl like preachers across a life that might have been. Sweat writes a name on my chest, then dries before I read. Fan keeps the rhythm steady for the prayers I never said. Graveyard fan, spinning slow and low, stirring up the ghosts of every promise I let go. No breeze, just a memory of her skin in July. Graveyard fan, humming me a lullaby. climbs through the blinds, stripes the room like prison bars. Fan gives one last shudder, then forgets what it was for. I leave the bottle where it fell, let the heat claim its due. Graveyard fan, thanks for turning, I'm done spinning too. Heat wave on the bayou, air so thick you chew. Cicada screaming louder than the hurt I'm going through. Sweat drips off the bottle, Spanish moss hangs low. I'm sitting on the levee where the slow brown water flows. Heat wave on the bayou, whiskey burning twice. First it hits my throat, then it melts the ice. Gators in the shadow, watch me fall apart. Heat wave on the bayou, cooking up my heart. Pirogue's long gone, cut through the reeds at dawn. Left me with a crawfish net and a half pint of corn. Dragonflies keep dancing, sun bleeds red in me. I drink the swamp fire liquor till the cypress trees turn green. Heat wave on the bayou, whiskey burning twice. First it hits my throat, then it melts the ice. Gators in the shadow, watch me fall apart. Heat wave on the bayou, cooking up my heart. Moon climbs fat and orange, steam rising off the mud. Bottle floats beside me, baptized in my blood. Thanks for the fever, old friend, you boiled me clean tonight. Heat wave on the bayou, gone with the firelight. Ice in the veins tonight, colder than the wind outside. Whiskey tries to chase it, but the chill just learned to hide. I watch my breath turn solid, hang like ghosts in the air. Pour another finger, pretend somebody's there. Ice in the veins, running slow and blue. Whiskey lights a fire that can't burn its way through. Every heart beats a hammer on a nail that won't give. Ice in the veins, only proof I still live. Mirror shows a stranger, eyes frosted at the edge. I raise the glass to winter, sign the devil's pledge. Her laugh is in the silence, frozen mid-decay. I drink the quiet louder, let it carve the day. Ice in the veins, running slow and blue. Whiskey lights a fire that can't burn its way through. Every heart beats a hammer on a nail that won't give. Ice in the veins, only proof I still live. Sun climbs pale and useless, bottles turn to glass. I set it on the table, watch the morning pass. Thanks for the cold old friend, you kept the pain precise. In the veins, melted into ice. Ice on the windshield, etched her name in frost. Scratched it with a bottle cap the night the feeling crossed. Wipers frozen solid, blade stuck mid-goodbye. I drink the glass between us, watch the letters die. Ice on the windshield, blocking where I'm bound. Whiskey thaws the corners, but the heart stays locked and down. Every breath I fog is a prayer she won't hear. Ice on the windshield, keeping her right here. Engine coughs and shivers, heater gave its last. Dashboard lights are bleeding red like memories from the past. I trace the frozen letters, spell the hurt out slow, then pour a shot on the dash, let the amber melt the snow. Ice on the windshield, blocking where I'm bound. Whiskey thaws the corners, but the heart stays locked and down. Every breath I fog is a prayer she won't hear. Ice on the windshield, keeping her right here. Sun climbs hard and angry, cracks the ice to streams. Her name runs down the glass and disappears in steam. Thanks for the picture, old friend, you held her one more night. Ice on the windshield, gone with the light. Lightning over the levee, flashing white across the flood. River rising like my regret, thick and dark as blood. I stand on the sandbag wall, bottle raised against a storm. Thunder rolls her name out loud, keeps the night from ever getting warm. Lightning over the levee, striking where I stand. Whiskey lights the darkness, but can't calm the water or the man. Every bolt's a memory, every crack's a voice. Lightning over the levee, giving me no choice. Rain beats on the bottle like a snare drum made of tin. Drink the sky's confession for the places I've been. Cottonmouth swim the moonlight, eyes glow like a stare. I toast the rising river, dare it take me if it dare. Lightning over the levee, striking where I stand. Whiskey lights the darkness, but can't calm the water or the man. Every bolt's a memory, every crack's a voice. Lightning over the levee, giving me no choice. feeling guilty. River starts to fall, bottles floating past me, answering no call. Thanks for the show, oh storm, you lit me up inside, lightning over the levee, finally electrified. Midnight in the cane field, moon cut clean in half. Stalks rattle like dry bones, laughing at my path. I wade through with a mason jar, fireflies light the way. Sweating cheap corn liquor, only price I pay. Midnight in the cane field, whiskey sweeter than life, burns a trail straight to my soul beneath these Louisiana skies. Rattlesnakes keep a rhythm, owls call out a name. Midnight in the cane field, playing a losing game. Her kiss still on the bottle rim, lipstick faded red. I drink it like communion for the love that's good and dead. Machete on my shoulder, cut a path I'll never find. Every swing's a memory I'm leaving far behind. Midnight in the cane field, whiskey sweeter than her lies, burns a trail straight to my soul beneath these Louisiana skies. Rattlesnakes keep rhythm, owls call out a name. Midnight in the cane field, playing a losing game. Dawn creeps through the green blades, jars empty at my feet. I drop it in the furrow, let the earth swallow defeat. Thanks for the cover, old cane, you hid me from the light. Midnight in the cane field, gone before the fight. Rattlesnake moonshine, brewed in a rusted still, copper coal hissing like the night she gave me chills. I sit on a cypress stump, jar glowing venom green. Stars drip through the live oaks, meaner than they've ever been. Rattlesnake moonshine, bite me one more time. Taste her kiss and every drop of 120 proof goodbye. Fangs in the fire water, poison in my veins. Rattlesnake moonshine, carrying her name. Gators grunt the backbeat, bullfrogs keep the time. I toast the black water where her shadow used to climb. Just sweats like a fever, label peel clean away. Every swallow's a warning, still I drink anyway. Rattlesnake moonshine, bite me one more time. Taste her kiss in every drop of 120 proof goodbye. Fangs in the fire water, poison in my veins. Rattlesnake moonshine, carrying her name. Jaw drops and breaks in two, shards sink in the mud like the promises she outgrew. Thanks for the venom, old friend, you struck me clean and true. Rattlesnake moonshine finally killed the fool in me and you. Rattlesnake rosary, beads made of dried up fangs, wrapped twice around my wrist where the blood still hangs. I count 'em in the dark, one for every lie she told. Each rattle hums a prayer that the desert night stays cold. Rattlesnake rosary, swinging slow and low, poison in the promise that I'll never let her go. No hell just venom in my veins, rattlesnake rosary, keeping me in chains. Moonlight on the scales, silver like her wedding dress. I kissed the thing that bit me, closest thing to a caress. Wind through the mesquite, whisper sins I can't confess. I drink the silence deeper, let the bottle do the rest. Rattlesnake rosary, swinging slow and low, poison in the promise that I'll never let her go. No Hail Marys left, just venom in my veins, rattlesnake rosary, keeping me in chains. Rosary drops into the dust, fangs fall off one by one, everything turns to rust. Thanks for the devotion, old friend, you bit me clean and true. Rattlesnake rosary, finally done with you. Snowblind neon buzzing, open sign half lit, letters freeze and stutter like the lies I can't admit. I push the barroom door, wind follows me inside, bottles waiting patient, only friend that never lied. Snowblind neon, bleeding red and green, whiskey paints the darkness where the light has never been. Every flicker's her shadow, dancing on the wall. Snowblind neon, can't see nothing at all. Stool's eyes to the floorboards, boots stick when I sit. Bartender's a ghost tonight, just a pour and that is it. Jukebox coughs up silence, needles ice mid-spin. I drink the frozen colors, let the night sink in. Snowblind neon, bleeding red and green, whiskey paints the darkness where the light has never been. Every flicker's her shadow, dancing on the wall. Snowblind neon, can't see nothing at all. Dawn claws through the window, neon sighs and dies. I leave the empty bottle where the glow no longer lies. Thanks for the blindness, old friend, you kept the truth away. Snowblind neon melted with the day. Tombstone television, screen cracked from a boot. Rabbit ears bent like crosses, still pulling in the truth. I sit on the motel carpet, bottle glowing cathode blue. Channel 3 shows are leaving on an endless loop of you know who. Tombstone television, preaching static and snow. Every ghost in the picture tube tells me where not to go. Volume stuck on sorrow, color bled to gray. Tombstone television, only sermon left to play. Remotes lost in the bed sheets, batteries long gone dead. I drink the flickering gospel of the things we never said. Test pattern hums a hymn at 4 a.m. so low. Her face in the snowstorm is the clearest thing I know. Tombstone television, preaching static and snow. Every ghost in the picture tube tells me where not to go. Volume stuck on sorrow, color bled to gray. Tombstone television, only sermon left to play. Sunrise burns the curtain, screen finally sighs and dies. I leave the bottle on the Bible, tip for the main surprise. Thanks for the service, old friend, you kept the dark at bay. Tombstone television, signing off for good today. almost closed. I'm staring at this bottle like it's the only thing I know. The world keeps spinning circles, but I'm stuck in yesterday. Every sip burns a memory that never fades away. I got whiskey in my veins, fire running through my bones. I keep talking to the shadows, 'cause I can't face being alone. Yeah, this heart is tired and broken, but it beats just the same. Pour another for the pain. I got whiskey, whiskey in my veins. Your voice still haunts the doorway, like a ghost that won't let go. I've been wrestling with the silence since the night you told me no. These blues keep getting louder, like a storm inside my chest. And this drink ain't gonna save me, but it helps me catch my breath. I got whiskey in my veins, fire running through my bones. I keep talking to the shadows, 'cause I can't face being alone. Yeah, this heart is tired and broken, but it beats just the same. Pour another for the pain. I got whiskey, whiskey in my veins. Maybe someday I'll find a way to put these demons down, but tonight I'm just a lonely man in this half-lit, half-dead town. Got whiskey in my veins, let it burn away the truth. If I could drown the memory, I'd sink right back to you. Yeah, I'm battered, bruised and bleeding, but I'm standing through the flame. So pour another for the pain. I got whiskey, whiskey in my veins. Ashes in the ashtray of a '79 Chevy truck, parked off a dirt road where the desert don't give a fuck. Cigarette burned down the filter, sun bleaches bone and steel. Bottle sweats beside me, only thing that's real. Ashes in the ashtray, blown across the sea. Whiskey tastes like gasoline in this 115 heat. Her goodbye still smolders like the bud I can't let go. Ashes in the ashtray, only smoke left to show. Joshua trees stand crooked, judging from afar. Radio gave up miles back, just static and a scar. I flicked the dead soldier out the window to the sand. Watch it join the other ghosts of a broken man. Ashes in the ashtray, blow across the sea. Whiskey tastes like gasoline in this 115 heat. Her goodbye still smolders like the bud I can't let go. Ashes in the ashtray, only smoke left to show. Sun drops like a hammer, sky turns blood then black. I leave the door wide open, ain't nothing coming back. Thanks for the ride, old truck, you baked me to the core. Ashes in the ashtray, scattered on the floor. Heat wave on the bayou, air so thick you chew. Cicada screaming louder than the hurt I'm going through. Sweat drips off the bottle, Spanish moss hangs low. I'm sitting on the levee where the slow brown water flows. Heat wave on the bayou, whiskey burning twice. First it hits my throat, then it melts the ice. Gators in the shadows, watch me fall apart. Heat wave on the bayou, cooking up my heart. Her pirogue's long gone, cut through the reeds at dawn. Left me with a crawfish net and a half pint of corn. Dragonflies keep dancing, sun bleeds red and mean. I drink the swamp fire liquor till the cypress trees turn green. Heat wave on the bayou, whiskey burning twice. First it hits my throat, then it melts the ice. Gators in the shadows, watch me fall apart. Heat wave on the bayou, cooking up my heart. firelight. Candle in the snowstorm, flame barely holds its own. Wick drowns in melted wax, like the vows we overthrew. I shield it with my glove. Wind laughs and steals the glow. Whiskey warms the blood, just enough to watch it go. Candle in the snowstorm, fighting for its breath. Whiskey buys another minute before the light meets death. Every flicker is her face, every gust her goodbye. Candle in the snowstorm, teaching me to die. Footprints fill behind me, white erases where I've been. I hold the candle lower, let the dark drink it in. Glass bottle fog with frost, lips numb against the rim. I toast the failing ember, last hymn for him. Candle in the snowstorm, fighting for its breath. Whiskey buys another minute before the light meets death. Every flicker is her face, every gust her goodbye. Candle in the snowstorm, teaching me to die. blackens into smoke. I'll bury it in the bottle, let the blizzard take what broke. Thanks for the warmth, little friend. You burned while you could. Candle in the snowstorm, gone for good. Gone gray, last ember belly red. Room smells like December, and the things we never said. I poke it with the bottle, sparks fly up and die. Whiskey feeds the fire, can't keep me alive. Coal in the stove, turning cold and slow. Whiskey tries to wake it, but the heat don't wanna know. Every hiss is her leaving, every crack is her name. Coal in the stove, dying in the flame. Window frosted solid, can't see the world outside. I trace a heart with my finger, then I watch its light. Chair creaks like an old man, remembering the war. I drink the final glow before it ain't no more. Coal in the stove, turning cold and slow. Whiskey tries to wake it, but the heat don't wanna know. Every hiss is her leaving, every crack is her name. Coal in the stove, dying in the flame. Finds the ashes, bottle frozen to the floor. A Sweep 'em in the corner, close another door. Thanks for the night, old friend. You glowed while love was true. Coal in the stove, didn't me too. Cracked porcelain G's sitting on the dash, head snapped clean off in the wreck. The night she said there's that, I glued him back crooked with bourbon and regret. One eye stares at the highway, the other at the dead. Cracked porcelain Jesus, riding shotgun still, bottle in the cup holder, paying every bill. No prayer left to answer, just the hum of the road. Cracked porcelain Jesus, carrying my load. Some bleach is a halo, plastic thorns turn white. I talk to the broken Savior when the dark gets tight. It don't flinch at the cursing, don't mind the smoke or the sin, just keeps his cracked smile steady while the world wears thin. Cracked porcelain Jesus, riding shotgun still, bottle in a cup holder, paying every bill. No prayers left to answer, just the hum of the road. Cracked porcelain Jesus, carrying my load. Mile marker fades behind me, bottles light as air. I set the little Savior on the guardrail, leave him there. Thanks for the company, old friend, you never turned away. Cracked porcelain Jesus, finally off the